Welcome students to Andy's English Grammar channel on YouTube. In this video, I have for you from CBSE Seva Supplementary English the topic A Question of Trust. I will discuss 5 short questions and 5 long questions important for final examination. Question number 1. Why did Horace Danby choose to rob only once a year? Answer. Horace Danby robbed only once a year to find his hobby of collecting rare books. He believed that one robbery annually was sufficient to support his expensive interest without attracting much attention. Question 2. What made Horace Danby believe that the house was empty? Horace believed the house was empty because he had studied it carefully for 2 weeks and knew the servants were away and the owners were on a holiday in London. Question 3. Why was Horace Danby not completely honest? Answer. Though Horace Danby appeared to be a respectable man, he secretly committed a robbery once a year to buy expensive books, which shows that he was not entirely honest. Question 4. Who was the real thief in the story and how did she outsmart Horace? The real thief was a clever woman who posed as the lady of the house. She tricked Horace into opening the safe and stealing the jewels for her, making him believe that she wouldn't report him. Number 5. What does the story's ending reveal about Horace Danby's fate? Horace was arrested and imprisoned because the real thief informed the police. Ironically, he was caught during the one time he trusted someone blindly. So here students, this is the irony of the story, because Horace Danby believed the beautiful young lady as the house lady and broke the safe and gave her all the jewels just to get rid of her hands. But that lady cheated him, broke his trust, and reported to the police, as a result of which he was arrested and put into jail. Now long answers. Question 1. Describe the character of Horace Danby. How is he different from a typical criminal? Horace Danby is a 50-year-old unmarried man who appears respectable and lives a quiet life. He makes locks and lives with his housekeeper. Despite his outward decency, he robs a safe once a year to satisfy his love for rare books. He is meticulous and careful in planning his crimes, but not greedy or violent. He is not a typical criminal because he believes in maintaining a good image and limits his wrongdoing. However, his overconfidence and blind trust in a stranger led to his downfall, proving that even smart criminals can make foolish mistakes. Question 2. How did the lady in the red deceive Horace Danby? What does this tell you about trust? The lady in red tricked Horace Danby, pretending to be the owner of the house. She calmly confronted him, acted smartly, and claimed she had forgotten the safe's combination. Horace, being impressed by her confidence and charm, believed her story and opened the safe. She then escaped with the jewels, leaving Horace to face the consequences. This incident teaches us that appearance can be deceptive. Trusting someone without verifying facts can lead to betrayal. The story warns us to be cautious about whom we trust, especially when the stakes are high. Question 3. A question of trust is an ironic story. Discuss the irony in the title and the ending. The title, A Question of Trust, is deeply ironic because Horace Denby, a thief himself, is tricked by someone he trusts. He believes the lady is genuine and helps her, thinking he will remain safe. Ironically, he is caught and imprisoned not for his crime but because he trusted another criminal. The lady betrays him by reporting the theft to the police. The irony lies in the fact that a man who breaks the law himself expects honesty and trust from another lawbreaker. The ending highlights how misplaced trust can lead to unexpected consequences. Question 4. What lesson does the story A Question of Trust teach us about crime and cleverness? The story teaches that crime, no matter how cleverly planned, ultimately leads to trouble. Horace Denby was smart and successful at his secret crimes for years. Yet one moment of misplaced trust brought his downfall. The lady thief was cleverer, and used no tools or force, only wit to get away with the robbery. This shows that cleverness may help momentarily, but crime often ends in punishment. The story emphasizes that true wisdom lies in honesty, and criminals can be outwitted by others who are smarter and more deceitful. Question 5. Compare and contrast the personalities of Horace Denby and the lady thief. Horace Denby was careful, shy, and methodical. He avoided unnecessary risks and committed theft only once a year to fulfill his love for books. He wasn't greedy or dangerous. In contrast, the lady thief was bold, confident, and quick-witted. She took advantage of the situation and tricked Horace with her charm and presence of mind. While Horace relied on planning, she relied on improvisation and acting. In the end, her sharp thinking triumphed over Horace's well thought out plan, showing that in a battle of criminals, the smarter and more manipulative one wins. So students, I hope these answers will help you to prepare for the final. Please see other questions, important questions, consult your teachers and professors, and also subscribe to ND's Grammar channel on YouTube for more videos. Thank you.